Hi everyone, I'm back with a number of journals to share with you that are going into the Etsy shop, and I'm going to do separate videos for them, so I'm just going to move some of them out of the way. Whoop. Like that, and we're going to start with this one, which is number 2 in my cross stitch collection of journals. This one is B, and as you can see it's B for bows. This is a blank journal and it comes with some handmade ephemera, mostly tags, some journal cards. I think there are 14 pieces altogether. So let's start with the journal. It's a single signature fabric covered cardstock cover. The single signature has 84 pages counting fronts and backs, and this is a hand stitched cross stitch panel that I've made. We've got some fluff on the back, some sari silk, some chiffon ribbons, ordinary ribbons, a bit of lace, and there's a dangle charm in blue that tones with the cover there. So if I quickly show you inside, I can get inside, there we are. They measure, it's the usual measurement, so it's 6 by 8.5. There's a pocket here. On the inside cover, this is also fabric, and there's a bit of Tyvek down the centre here which strengthens it. And the scrapbook paper I've used in the front here is from Stamperia, so really good quality thick paper. The rest is tea stained and book pages. This is a vintage Dictionary of Gardening book page. This is from a nature book. Ledger. This is another scrapbook paper. I've left this white on this side. And music. This is from the Stamperia paper. This is from a vintage floral book. And another floral. I've tried to pick mostly blues, although there is some pink and a touch of yellow. I've included a page from a vintage 1920s sewing book, just to sort of tie in with the cross stitch really. And this ledger it's got a little bit of original writing on it. It's 1924, this is the original. I've used Edith Holden for the centre. I will put some little probably hearts on there just to finish that off. And I may put a couple of pockets in this book as well, just so you've got somewhere to put the ephemera if you decide to use it. Obviously it made the book quite fat. That you could make into a pocket. Of doily printing on some of these pages, and that's the inside of the back cover. So that's the journal, and the pieces that I'm including with it are a snippet charm with some fabrics and papers there, including a inked paper, tea card tag, let's move those out of the way, tea card tag, a little glassine bag with a card in it. Most of the images are Mrs. Cog from various collections. This is an envelope, and I've used, as I say, a lot of blues and pinks. This is from the vintage Observer's book of wildflowers, with a little bit of sari silk down the back there just to strengthen it, and I've done some paper there for you to write on. This is the lace insert tag that was inspired by shabby sole. This is the Tim Holtz die cut, and in this I've used some sewing stamps to decorate some of these tags. So that's got bows, there are some bows, little corset on that one. This is an old cigarette card, and this one is another stamp, and that's a needle case. So that's that one. It's backed onto blue card. This is a little floating pocket with some pink sari silk. A collage card tag, inspired by Roxy Creations. It's got the blue. This is a journal card with some pretty silk and trim on the bottom there. Another Roxy Creations inspired tag. This is a journal card, there's a bit of cheesecloth on there plus trim. This is a picture tag made from an old image for an old ladybird book, and that's just layered up with some lace fabric and a little stamped tag. This is a Tracy Fox hanging tag, slightly more modern looking, I guess, that paper, but I like that the colours match and it's a sewing theme again. And finally a larger journal card with another Mrs. Cog image. I think this is called, from the set called Stitch With Me, so I've mounted that on some blue paper. So that's that one, and as I say, it will go into the Etsy shop, and I will do videos for the other journals. They're probably all going to the shop at the same time. Thank you.